figured this video I'll just get high and kind of whisper ramble and tap on stuff and make some fun noises. So without further ado, let's get high. Everyone always points out that I don't take big enough hits, and you're right. I it does that. Like, just stay put. This lip gloss is my favorite. It's the Buxom. And it's plumping. And it's in the color blushing margarita. It's a pretty nude color. I have this kind of same formula, I think, from Buxom in a very pinky tone, and I definitely like the nude one better. I struggle with picking out lipstick colors and like lip liners and different combinations. Oh my goodness. Let me collect myself. I'm so high right now. How am I already this high? And I only hit that pen twice. You guys are gonna hate me because I'm not gonna be able to smoke much longer. Maybe I can. Look how pretty this color is. I love Camelbacks because they're not that expensive. And they just are good water bottles. This is a Camelback. Camelback. M-E-L-B-A. This is bad. I'm so high. I could barely even trace that right now. You know, I screwed up because, well, firstly, I haven't been smoking that much. But usually I check my dab pens for terpenes and stuff. Like THC percentages. Oh my gosh. Was anyone gonna tell me my hair looked like that? Oh my goodness. Don't mind me just hitting the camera. Would it be an Ellie Cruz video if I wasn't just bumping into shit? Dude, I can't remember what I was saying again. Oh yeah. The terpenes, because that's what gives you anxiety, you know? I know that everyone here is probably just here because I'm getting high. But would you guys be interested in me making videos without any talking? Because I feel like I want to do a couple. But I personally really like whispers, but I got inspired last night because I watched, shoot, I don't remember her name. There's always people screaming outside. I can't stress enough how horrible living in an apartment and being an ASMR artist is. There's just always so much noise. I forgot the name of the girl I was just talking about. Oh, the lid's already off of that. But I got inspired last night by her to make a like really long trigger. Did you hear that guy yell? A really long trigger video. Just like fuck ton of triggers. I feel like that'd be, because I fell asleep to that last night. I was having a really hard time falling asleep, and I don't usually get tingles unless there's like whispering. But what's funny is when I started watching ASMR, I used to love the videos with no talking and just a bunch of sounds. So it's like maybe I'll go back to my roots and try a couple of those, see if you guys like them. But I know that I talk a lot in all my videos, so that will be hard for me. My hair is also soaking wet right now because I took a shower and did not feel like blow drying it, and I have extensions, and like my natural hair is pretty thin and doesn't always used to judge my friends that couldn't smoke, or when they were like, it gives me anxiety. I was like, what? I never understood that because I smoked so much all the time because I had anxiety. I was like, how does it give you anxiety? And then one day, like, I don't know if I've talked about this, but I had a panic attack, and it wasn't like because of the weed, but I just happened to be high at the time, which made it so much worse. So for a while I couldn't like get high without my brain immediately being like, oh my god, this reminds me of my panic attack, and then I'd start to freak out. It was shitty because I loved my weed. But recently, recently, back in like August, that's not recent at all, holy shit, where is the time gone? In August, I finally decided to buy another cartridge, and then that was the day that I filmed my last video. My throat just farted, I'm so sorry you had to hear that. And yeah, I just started smoking like really tiny hits, and not trying to get super high, just trying to like be a little high. And I just slowly worked my way back into it. Sorry, I'm talking like a freaking turtle right now because I'm just thinking these thoughts in my head and my brain's just not moving very fast. The thing I like about doing ASMR when I'm high is I just do whatever that pops into my mind. There's not much thinking going on this side of the camera, if you can't figure that out. I saw this girl do like aggressive, she had like the fluffy mic and she was doing like aggressive scratching, and I kind of want to try it. Should we try it? Let's try it. Okay, I have this little fluffy thing that my friend Nick Ishins got for me. Shout out Nick. lost another plant as well, but that one was my first monstera, and honestly don't even know what happened with it. I think again I overwatered it. I got it a long time ago. Both of the soldiers that we lost are ones that have been around for a while, so it's like, oh no, why did you die? I thought you were doing fine. And yeah, it was my first monstera, and it was so pretty, and it was getting so big, and the leaves had the little slices in them, and they were like this big, and they were dark green. on. I'm like, I look like I have wings on my eyes. I was talking about how I used to be an artsy fartsy type of gal. And I probably can show you this whole picture because it's huge, but I'll show you So I'm gonna